Alrighty, everybody. Hi, it's Cassie again, and I am on Not Cassie's Alt right now, and I wanted to talk to you about local. We are in a newbie area. This is the welcome area in Morris. This is a great place for new members where you're still trying to figure things out, and they always have very helpful people from normally the staff of Second Life to help you out, or they have people that help run this sim that can help you out. But we are going to be talking about a few things. This is the people menu. If you saw in my other video, it shows you how to pull up this menu, but as a refresher, all you have to do is click this little drop down right here and click show minimap above radar. If you don't want it, you can always click that again and it's gone. I like to have it. I feel like that's easier than having the mini map up because it's a 2-in-1. Also with this, you can see all the people in local. Let's spread this out a bit so we can see all the names of this stuff. If you click on these little menu things, it'll show every single individual menu that it is, and I believe it goes by people that have voice, talking on voice. This one is in the same region. This one is typing. This one is sitting. This one is payment info status. This one is avatar has notes, and that's if you write notes about that person, it'll show up. This one is the age of that avatar. Like some of these are pretty old avatars. And then this is how long they've been on the grid. And then this is the range that they are from your avatar. So the closest one is Dave7246 resident. He is right over here and he is now currently shirtless. Okay. He is 3.98 meters away. If you want your menu to go by a different form, because I have it by range, you can just click them. So if you want the names to be in alphabetical order, it'll go by symbol to name, to A to Z. So we have at the very end, Zach Isaacs. At the very top, we have a symbol, and then it goes all the way down to A's. You can also do by last scene, so the person that shows up the earliest in this scene will also be at the very top now, and you can also do the opposite. If you want the A to Z to be at the very top, you can do that as well. I still like to have it by range though, just by whoever's closest to me. It sucks my AO is not working on this thing right now, but that's fine, whatever. When you click on the name, there are a few things that you can do. You can view their profile, and this is just right clicking. And it pulls up their menu. If they have anything in their profile, you can read it, their pics, their classified, if they have any classifieds out. Same with, let's go with one that actually has stuff in it. So this is founder and CEO of Milano San Bablia since 2008 in Halasan. So, and they have a photo in here. You can check them out and see if you want to be their friend and stuff. You can add them as a friend. You can also add them as a set, and that would end up in the contact sets right here. They don't have to be your friend to end up in this. This is like a quick grab item if you want to look at people. I normally do this as a blog manager. I will have all the bloggers in there so I can easily reach out to them if I need to. Let's see, what else do we have? You can IM them. If they are your friend, you can remove their friend right here. You can call them if you like to do voice. You can also track them on the map if they have that activated for you. I don't know what this does. What does this do? Oh, it highlights them right here. Well, now we know. We did it together. So if you walk away and you hit track, it'll show up on the map right here. So then you can try and find them that way. Like you mark them. Let's see, what else can we do? You can share with them. If you have anything in your inventory you want to share with them, you hit share. And it'll open this up with an IM with them, and you can drag things over to that window with them as long as it is transferable. Let's see. We have, you can pay them if you want. Try to be careful who you pay. Again, this is Second Life. This is linens that could actually be real money, or it could also just be game money, which you can tip people with. You can pay people for their services, or if they just need linen. There are a lot of scammers in Second Life though, so please be wary of who you pay and who you trust in Second Life. That goes with any game. Normally there's always going to be some of those people. You can offer teleport, you can request a teleport, you can teleport to since you are in the same region. You can't do this if the person is on a different region as a friend. You can zoom in on, or you can just double click and do that with your left mouse. Left mouse, what am I saying? You can also invite to group, get script info, and that'll show up in local somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Script info, Dave7246, 488 out of 48 running scripts. And then We also have, you can block and unblock. If you block them, this is kind of important, they will show up as a de-rendered puff of gas, and you won't be able to receive any more messages from them. You can't see anything they say in local. Anything that they send to you, you will never see. But this is the hard part. Unless you have it activated in your preferences and under privacy, that you have a message that will automatically go to muted avatars, they will have no idea that you muted them. You look normal to them. They can see anything you say. You are not invisible to them. You are not a puff of ghost like they are to you. It'll have a little italicized font now instead of normal Arial font, but that's it. It is all just on your side, your server side. It is not everyone. Like, they don't see what you see at all. They don't know that they're blocked unless you have that auto response selected. So be wary when you're doing that. Blocking doesn't mean just the end of the conversation. It just means they're out of sight, out of mind. It's more just to put you at ease, and that's about it. They can still see everything you say, and they can still attempt to contact you and have no idea that you block them. They just might think you're ignoring them. And let's unblock this poor guy. You can also report if there's ever anything going on in Second Life. I'm not going to actually file the report, by the way. You can click the report button. You can select the different categories for reporting. So they have all these different reasons. You can include a screenshot if you want, if you have evidence of it. And also it'll have the SLURL, the location of abuse, the person that you are reporting, the summary, and the details. This is very good for if you ever catch anyone copybotting, doing anything illegal, breaking the TOS. If they are bullying you, cyber harassing you, there are ways that you can report them to Linden Labs. A lot of people don't understand this and they just fight back instead. Just report them. It's so much easier. And they have all these different options you can choose. And if it is someone that is bothering a mass of people, everybody can report them, and Linden Labs will see it faster. So it is a very powerful tool to use. Do not just use it to troll. Do not use it to just pick on people. Use it if you actually need to use it. And the final things are derender and blacklist. If you hit derender, they completely disappear off your screen. If you want them to re-render, you'll have to relog, or if you leave the sim and come back, they'll come back. If you derender and blacklist, you will never see them again. They'll always be invisible to you. They end up like blocked. It's better just to derender. If you are shopping and you don't want to see them, you can still bump into them. You can still hear them. You can still hear them if they're voicing. You just won't see their avatar. This is great, though, for shopping. If you're in a very laggy sim, you can just click them, shift click all the way to the end, right click and derender, and everybody's gone. And again, once you leave or once you relog or anything, like if you just go out of the sim for a bit, they'll come back. If anybody new enters the sim, you'll see them. You'll have to derender them as well. But this does help you get around if you already do lag quite a bit in most places and you don't really care if you don't see people. Okay, so that's it for the people menu for this. I'm going to upload this and then I'll figure out what to do next. I'm trying not to rush ahead too far. I know I'm kind of jumping around. So I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.